All those hours of training for no—
Don't give up yet. We've still got some time before the relay starts.
Jiyan, Ganchuan, what's wrong?
Hi, Wenshu.
This is Rover.
Perfect timing. We're having a bit of a situation. Two of our teammates accidentally injured themselves. We've asked the organizing committee. Said we could still
But the relay is starting soon. It's First our captain had to quit. Are we supposed to just wait for the next Riverside game?
Speaking of which, do you have a team, Rover?
Rover is also a resonator. He's fully qualified for the Gulpuff relay. Still, it depends on whether he'd like to join you.
It's simple. 4 people take turns controlling a Gulpuff in a relay race. The first team to reach the finish line wins. Thank you so much. If we could get the prize money, we'll definitely split it with you.
That's right. We'll buy you the best barbecue in Jinja.
Then you're only one person short for the relay. I know a good candidate for that.
Who?
Bingo!
Oh, why didn't I think of him?
Are you serious? The general doesn't look like he'd be interested in—
Well, there's more to your general than—
What do you mean?
Instead of asking questions here, why don't you just go and invite—
I don't have the guts.
Go invite him now.
We're counting on you, Rover.
Rover, what are you doing here? Have you found any event that you're interested in? Trouble? If you're comfortable sharing, tell me about it. So, you want me to join the relay as your temporary— No worries. The key to winning a relay race lies in mutual understanding, cooperation, and trust among team members. I believe you can find a better candidate for your team. That candidate doesn't have to be me. Joining you, I see. But given we never trained together before, it may prove a temporary team. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Indeed, no need to worry about the end result before the competition. Yes, I'll join you. Spectators are gathering along the lanes. The race should start soon. Let's go join our new teammates. Nothing. Perhaps it's just my imagination.
You managed to rope—
Greetings, General Jiyan.
Rover has told me what happened.
Hooray! Now we can join the race!
Not to be a party pooper here, but as a last-minute team, we probably won't hit the record. Unless
what?
Sorry. Forget. 10 years ago. Since then, every time the games are held, a major highlight is whether the record will be broken.
Yeah,
They set the record. Well, we're temporary.
Keep your chin up. Not to mention the team you were talking about was a temporary team, too.
Wow! so even General Jiyan has heard of that race.
Yes.
Well, it's been 10 years. I wonder how that team's doing now.
We should worry about ourselves first.
Then... General?
As you have trained
All right. In that...
Me?
You've always been...
the first runner does
General, can you be the connecting third runner?
a reasonable
Then the relay order would be me first, followed by Lingyan, then General Jiyan.
Rover, this is your first race, and you may receive plenty of attention as the last runner. Please. I'm glad to hear any other questions.
Yes! Our team doesn't have a name yet.
Since Rover brought this team together, maybe we should let him decide the name. Good. The name is settled then. We can stay in touch with our terminals once the race begins.
It's time. Summer!
Exterminate. As you wish. Feel my wrath.
My time to shine.
This should come in handy. It's time.
We're entering the final stage of the competition. General Jiyan and Rover have successfully passed the baton.
Be careful of the driftwood. Jump over it.
Despite it being Rover's debut race, he's demonstrating impressive skill.
Come on! Come on! Hey, don't disturb him. We're in the lead now. Don't worry, keep going.
What a pity. Rover's taking a commanding
Who was that?
lead.
Wait, the goalposts
I
don't see
think
right.
this year's
Watch out.
championship is a foregone conclusion.
Rover, are you all right?
I'm sorry for what just happened. You almost reached the finish line and then...
Rover, did you know an unfamiliar voice went you?
I understand. But most of the teams are waiting to start their race. And it's our first Riverside Games in years. The voice you mentioned.
When Rover asked me to team, I have requested...
I see.
There might be an underlying... records will take some more time.
I trust your decision, but a man somehow ended up riding a gull puff when it all happened. And he seemed to really enjoy it. Now they all seem super excited. I guess...
Get that person to leave first, and the other... Wenshu, I'm going with you.
Of course. Rover, you are respected by many. If you're willing to help us calm people down, it will make things easier for sure.
Thank you.
I heard we must all go back to the city now. For real?
Can I stay a little longer?
Sir, please calm down.
But that was really fun!
May I have your hand?
What? What's wrong?
Nothing major. I just need to... As I expected.
Huh? When did I get hurt?
The adrenaline from excitement may have dampened. However, your nervous response betrays your condition. Fortunately, it's not caused.
Ouch! Oh, it's really starting to hurt now that you mentioned it.
All right.
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. I'm sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
Let's go have someone see to your wound.
Rover, fancy seeing you here. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Can you fill us in on the data?
I checked the monitoring data as you asked.
Why didn't the nearest beacon pick up on this anomaly?
The resonance beacon is functioning properly, but we still don't know why it didn't issue. Animals are often the first tacit discords. I suppose that's why you asked me to...
Yes. The timing of this change is concerning.
Perhaps the Riverside Games frequency resonated with something in the upper waters.
Yes. Let's...
The lack of perceivable warning signs typically suggests unknown risks. Jiyan.
It's time. It's time. Sever! Exterminate. It's time. It's time. It's time. I trust you can use it to the full. Misery follows. Stay calm. It's time. Sever! The die is cast.
My time to shine.
should come in handy. It's time. The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours. It's time. It's time.
Come near me.
The tacit discords are increasing. Let's take them down first. It's the retroact rain. We need to hurry up.
All is fair in war.
Let's play hide and seek.
Target confirmed. Misery follows. Summer. It's time.
Let's participate. Together.
The voices are coming from here. It might be trying to tell us something. We need to decipher the message somehow.
You should relax. You can.
Who knows when it's the next?
Tacit discords. They won't. No. I'm gonna.
It's the cheers during the Riverside Games, mingled together with cries. Perhaps some people have been trapped in this place. Anyway, we have to figure it out.
Are these the spectators we saw earlier?
No. They are memory projections from the previous Riverside Games.
I can't quite describe it, but something feels...
Ah, come on! Are you seriously expecting teamwork among...
No wonder they made a mistake. Such a shame.
It's the temporary team from a decade ago. I'm fine. Brought back some... According to Mortefi's speculation, this sonar sphere was resonating with the Riverside Games frequency.
Hey, look! Isn't that the temporary? Really? That kid! I remember, he's a new recruit! Impressive!
It's the tacit discords. Watch out. Tell truth from the side. It's time. Strike! You're no match. Break! Settled. Target confirmed. They seem to be playing a game of imitation. Those are nothing but empty shells, no matter how lifelike they may seem. All of this, I have a feeling it all... I rarely ever mention it, but 10 years ago, I was... It's the Nell Squares bell. Don't worry, I'm here with you. We'll go see for ourselves. Wait, Rover. Look out the window.
The city's upside down. So is everything in this place like this? Are these fallen soldiers manifestations of memories? Or the tacit discords imitations?
The fog is thickening. Stay alert. Tell truth from the side. Wind Rider! Target confirmed. A decade ago, shortly after the conclusion of the previous Riverside Games, Yes, the Midnight Rangers had to send its latest recruits to the front line because of the situation's urgency. In the end, we contained the outbreak at a heavy price. The battle took countless lives. Our victory was overshadowed by the immeasurable loss. And they were not the only one. This sonorosphere is As tacit discords devoured the fallen soldiers' frequencies, they became convinced they were the soldiers they feasted upon. Now, but it seems the remaining frequencies of our soldiers are still resisting. Yes, the tacit discords are merging together. It would seem it's the bell. They must be showing the way for us.
This should come in handy.
The bell sounds closer now. The tacit discord should be aware of our presence now. They'll be harder to deal with. Brace yourself for the fight. The atmosphere is thick and dangerous. Let's take down these murmurings first.
Saw that coming. It's time.
You're wide open. Fear no more.
According to what we've learned, this battle happened a decade ago. Why are they only calling out to us now?
I think it's because of you.
Me? But I didn't even know.
I was wondering why this year, of all times, when the Riverside Games have been held before, and you are the only variable here. You invited me to join your temporary team, so Ganchuan and Ling Yan can still participate in the race. We initially fell behind, but later reclaimed the lead. It's like a deja vu of the race from a decade ago.
And that's what triggered the resonance. The fallen soldiers, they must have held on to those memories dearly. That's how they resisted merging with the tacit discords.
Yes. They have been silently fighting for us all these years, or we would have faced a TD outbreak.
During that past battle in Westerock Highland,
Yes. We fought together.
they probably didn't want it to happen again. All those deaths and losses.
And so they called out to us for help. Let's move on, Rover.
Stop.
My time to shine.
Leave me alone. Let's do this another way. Feel my wrath!
All is fair in war.
Let's play hide and seek.
Tell truth from facade.
Set. Summer.
Wind Rider. The bell is right ahead.
Is it? Nell Square?
Let's go. Nonsense. They're reenacting our first lesson for new recruits. During their first lesson, new recruits must pay. We are required to do this before being allowed on the battlefield. Its significance eluded most of us during initial training, myself included. Until that day. Yes, I didn't attend the memorial that day, but that was when I finally realized. Nell Square. It is these monsters will never fathom the weight of their sacrifice.
Please, can't let this one pass. Let's go together.
Tell true, son.
Champion.
Fury boils! Let's do this another way. Are you alright?
Don't worry. We have Jiyan.
I won't yield. Break! As you wish.
Ready for battle. Tell true, son. Settled. Wind Rider. I can take
it. My time to shine. Let's play hide and seek.
Sever! Unleash the fangs. Exterminate. All is fair in war.
Don't worry, I've got this. Let's play hide and seek.
Burn to ashes! Finale!
Tell true, son. Thank you, Rover. I'm fine. They've been trapped here for 10 years, and now finally free. I hope they're in a better place. What happened here goes far beyond. I've sampled some of the frequencies here with my terminal.
This should come in handy.
We're no longer seeing any unusual. Good job. You should have successfully prevented as you requested.
Thank you, Mortefi.
I'm not done yet. Thank me later if you must. Though there are some similarities, they aren't identical.
This is the frequency sample I've recorded.
Frequency sample from a sonorosphere. I'll deliver it to a colleague. It's in better hands with her. It's someone you know, Baija. She specializes...
Yes.
What now?
I trust you as...
Rest assured.
This should be our wake-up call.
It is a wake-up call. And it may also hold the answers we've been searching for all these... By the way...
Sure. I'll go talk to them once everything is...
Now, if there's nothing else, I'm going back to my lab.
Rover, there is a place I need to visit. Could you come with me? Thank you. I need to pick up something first. See you at Nell Square.
It's time.
There is something I wish to do with you today. A seed. This is the seed of a resilient type of flower, which I asked the Academy to help me breed years ago. From here you can see all I thought. This flower, we named it the Amortia. Yes. The word represents both departure and return. Yes. I know there's nothing we can do to bring them back. But for us still living, thank you, Rover. And this is why I believe you should be the one to plant this seed here. We have prevented one outbreak for the time being. But a greater danger remains lurking. I must act to prevent more deaths. Rover, I have one more request. If one day I perish in battle and cannot return home, could you please plant one of these flowers for me? Thank you, Rover.
Rover, I heard you'd returned to the city with General Jiyan. What a relief. I am beyond happy to know you're all safe and sound. There is something I forgot to give you. Let's meet up somewhere when you have the time.
Fuck!
Greetings, Rover. You see those fish? They look happiness and safety often, and if we don't feel the weight of that price, someone else is carrying it for us. 10 years. Dozens of teams competed that day, and the race lasted well into the afternoon. The sunset was so beautiful, like what we're seeing now. That team was thrown together last minute, and nobody thought they could win. But then, the team surprised everyone with their final runner's expert gulpuff handling and victorious finish. It was truly a race to remember. Yes. I still remember how excited those kids, just like how you looked in this photo. We were worried we weren't going to get a photo of you all together. Luckily, the photographer meant I should thank you for bringing that team together, Rover. I'm planning to talk to Jiyan about hosting the Riverside Games another time. If all goes well, please, join us.